Professor. Welcome to our presentation on data bulls. I am Sayali, joined by my team members Vishaka and Swati. Together, we have analyzed the top 25 active US stocks to help you make informed decisions on buying and selling. We have looked beyond numbers to understand each company's potential, considering industry trends and economic factors. So, whether you are a seasoned trader or new to stocks, our insights aim to empower your decisions. So, let's get started. This data pool dashboard provides a snapshot of various stock market points for multiple stocks. This is the start date and end date of our data, tickers, which is basically the combination of company's name. For example, AAL, American Airlines, AAPL, Apple, Amazon, Gold, Google, likewise. Last day, which is the last day of our data. Last day, total volume, highest price in the period, lowest price in the period, total volume in the period. Time series graph. It is starting from the year 2019 to 2024. So basically, it is showing the daily volume for 25 stocks on an unspecified date between 2019 to 2024. For example, in 2019, we can see Tesla volume was between 0 million to 200 million. From year 2019 to 2020, it had some fluctuations in the graph. After 2020, it reached to the highest point, and after that, it gradually decreased until the year 2024. Average close price, we can see there are multiple tickers which is showing their average price in each year. So this highlighted color shows the highest closing price for each tickers in every year. For example, we can see there is a NVDA. It is showing the closing price for 2020, 2022, 2021, 2023, and 2024. This closing price has dramatically increased and reached to the 740.7. Daily percent change. The term daily percent change refers to percentage change in the price of over a 1 day period. So basically, x-axis shows the days and y-axis shows the volume. And there are many tickers, like we can check each ticker's daily change price. It is giving me the information. So we can add any ticker to check their daily change. Moving average close price. In this graph, we calculated 50 days moving average and 200 days moving average. Basically, the orange line crosses when a stock 50-day moving average crosses above its 200 days moving average. It is signaling the upward trend. MA50 and MA200 are the tools to understand how short and long-term trends are for each tickers.
Thanks, Ali. Now let's take a closer look at the financial performance of the top 10 stocks, focusing on how their revenue has changed year on year. We have selected these stocks to explore how certain events can influence the company's stock price. Starting with American Airlines, in 2020, they faced a sharp decline because of the COVID 19 pandemic, which resulted in a significant loss of 62.12% in their revenue compared to 2019. However, in 2021, there was a remarkable rebound in revenue by 72.36% from their previous year. Yet again, despite this recovery, revenue dipped in 2022 by 63.88% compared to 21. And then we can see a reasonable uptick in revenue in 2023 by 7.79%. The next we have Carnival Corporation, one of the largest cruise and vacation companies in the world. They faced fluctuations in revenue over the observed years. Revenue grew steadily in 2019, but saw a significant decline in both 2020 and 21 because of the pandemic. And again, we witnessed a remarkable rebound in their revenue in the year 2022, 537.74%, followed by another 77.46% in 23. Next, we have Palantir Technologies, a software company that has seen impressive growth in recent years. They also experienced revenue fluctuations. The company's expansion into new markets and securing government contracts for data analytics and surveillance drove significant revenue growth in 2019. However, pandemic in 2020 led to a sudden decline in revenue, reflecting economic challenges. Despite partial recovery in 2023, revenue levels did not match those of 2019. Nonetheless, there was a notable uptick in revenue from 2022 to 2023, suggesting resilience and potential for future growth. So, here we can see how these companies were affected due to certain events over the last 5 years. Last but not the least, I would like to highlight Rivian Automotives, an EV manufacturer who made a striking entrance into the electric vehicle market. They positioned themselves as a prominent player with its IPO on NASDAQ and the unveiling of its pickup truck and SUV models. Partnering with industry giants like Amazon and Ford, they further solidified its standing. However, Rivian faced challenges in meeting production targets. It became evident in the significant drop in their 2023 revenue after a remarkable increase from 2021 to 22. As a relatively new company, the surge in revenue in 2022 likely stemmed from initial vehicle sales, while the decline in 23 points towards potential hurdles like production issues. With that said, let's see how these stocks landed in our recommendation box. Now handing over to Swati. Thank you.
Next, coming to the dashboard, which is the technical analysis of 25 stocks, let's start understanding more in detail about portfolio of stocks. So this is the market capitalization chart for all the 25 group of companies. It shows the relative size of companies by maximum market capital. Here, Tesla shows the highest maximum market capital, whereas Amazon, Barrick Gold, and Ford Motor Company shows the lowest maximum market capital. So the next is the pie chart, which shows the market share by volume of 25 stock companies, where the top 3 processor manufacturer by volume are Tesla with market share of 13.05%, then comes Apple with market share of 9.66%, and the third is Amazon with the market share of 7.16%, whereas CleanSpark being the lowest with 0.56%. So this is the candlestick chart for Apple stock. This chart is used to identify the potential future price movements. Here are the parts of candlestick. So here is the vertical line which represents the high and low prices, and the filled in rectangles which can be seen in green and red color are called the real body. This represents the opening and closing price of the stock during a time period. So these real bodies are filled in green color, which shows the uptrend, and the red color shows the downtrend. This chart shows the gradual decline from the month of January to the month of March. This candlestick chart can be viewed for other stocks too. So the next chart, this chart shows the forecast for the market capitalization of several companies over a 5-year period of 2019 to 2024. The x-axis represents the year of date and the y-axis represents the average closing price. Each colored line, it represents a different stock. Now, referring our historical data from 2019 to 2024, we analyzed and forecasted these 25 stocks, and based on our analysis, we recommended our audience to buy, sell, or to hold number of stocks. So let's go through few of them. Starting with Apple, here, this stock have an average of 202.1 with a low estimate of 201.1 and high estimate of 205.0. The average target predicts an increase in approximately 20% from the current stock price, which is 169.3. So we recommend our audience to buy this stock. Now let's go to the second stock, which is the Amazon. Here, this stock have an average target of 274.6 with a low estimate of 271.5 and high estimate of 276.1. The average target predicts an approximately 45 to 50% from the current stock price of 182.9%. So we highly recommend our audience to buy this stock. Now, going on to the next stock, which is Pfizer. So here in this stock, We have an average target of 19.20 with a low estimate of 19.57 and high estimate of 19.28. The average target predicts approximate of 25% decrease from the current stock price of 27.02. So we recommend our audience to sell this stock. So here are our recommendations to buy, sell and hold which stocks. So to buy, we recommend Apple, Advanced Micro Devices, Amazon, Bank of America, Google, NIO, and NVDA. The stocks to sell we recommend Carnival Corporation, Marathon Digital Holdings, Pfizer, Palantir Technologies, Plug Power, and many more. And the stocks to hold we recommend American Airlines, CleanSpark, Ford Motor Company, Comcast Corporation, etc. So, finally, we conclude our stock market analysis project serves as a foundation for further exploration and decision making in stock investments, empowering investors with actionable insights to navigate the complexities of financial markets. Thank you.